greatest achievements of mankind each began with a single, simple idea. An idea as simple as a tiny rainbow.
Water is the most important commodity in the world, and it's being destroyed. And less than 1% of the world's water is even drinkable today.
David Gilmour had a vision. A vision to create a bottled water as unique as the Fiji Islands themselves.
Fiji water is special because of the source, that it is artesian source from deep beneath the ground. And once we discovered the source, and I tasted it for the first time, and for the first time in my life, I could taste the difference. And I realized that all bottled waters were not created equal. And this was a very special find.
And all of a sudden, the vision just blew over. I mean, it boiled over. It was so wonderful. It was such an experience. And our goal really was to create a company unlike any others, and to do everything at an extremely high quality level.
Water is our most essential element. Humans can survive for weeks without food, but only a few days without water. For good health, doctors recommend that adults should drink between 6 to 8 glasses of water every day. But health-conscious people want only the purest water in their bodies. Many water sources in the industrialized countries are contaminated with pesticides, herbicides, and other poisons. This has created a desire for purer water sources, uncontaminated by modern societies. The islands of Fiji lie far from the reaches of the world's industrialized countries. The main island of Viti Levu is blessed by nature with green, verdant hills of rich volcanic soil. The land is christened with purifying rainfall and radiant sunshine. On the northern coast of Viti Levu lies the Yangara River Valley. Yangara is an ancient valley virtually untouched by the hand of man. It is in this valley where nature has worked for 1,000 years, molding the rugged volcanic terrain and refining the land to become the perfect filtering system. Rainfall seeps through the rich soil, acquiring essential minerals as it passes through underlying volcanic rock that filters it. This naturally purified water over hundreds of years has built up a huge aquifer far beneath the surface of the land. A barrier of volcanic rock protects the aquifer. This is the source of Fiji water.
This is water that had fallen, rain that had fallen years before the Industrial Revolution. So here was the purity, the difference of taste, the difference of content, which no other water I had ever had in my life had.
Tucked away at the foot of the rugged Nakawandra mountain range, the first Fiji water factory was built in 1997. The factory was built right at the source to prevent any possible contamination of the water. The company was set up closely with the local people who saw the benefits that Fiji water would mean for them.
You know, obviously, it benefits the entrepreneurial side of it, but at the same time, it's creating employment here. It's creating awareness of the ecology here, the environment, and I tell you, it's a win-win situation.
The outstanding sales of Fiji water led to an urgent need to expand the original facility. But this expansion would have to cater not only for immediate needs, but allow for even more growth in the future. A new factory was designed to complement the landscape and to provide a link between the valley's past and its future.
There are many thousands of people involved in design, equipment supply, from around the world. So it was a truly international event, and it was on a very large scale.
From the spacious reception area to the specially designed viewing gallery to the production floor and the separate mechanical services building, the attention to detail is obvious. Experts from Husky, Fletcher Construction, Elisha Engineering, and from places around the world have contributed to the design of the new facility. In total, more than 500 people were involved in this massive task.
There were a lot of individuals locally, so we had a lot of local content providing all the labor force, but a lot of the materials and equipment were sourced globally outside of Fiji.
The plant is quite reliable and very efficient, and we're producing much more than we expected up to this stage.
The equipment for the running of the factory was carefully selected from various companies and countries around the world to consistently deliver both high quality and large quantities. But having a great product is only part of the Fiji Water story. Because it was a new product entering a very competitive market, one of the key ingredients to its success was the packaging.
It's not a round bottle in the paper label, it's a square bottle. It's a 3D label. I think what people like to do when they look at our bottle is transport themselves in place tropical, in place serene.
Marketing was another key ingredient to Fiji Water's success.
The success of marketing Fiji Water, we have an excellent product, we have an excellent packaging, and we have an excellent distribution.
But why has such a new product achieved such immediate success?
The customer is becoming a lot more educated, learning a lot more about this bottled water industry and the category. And as they become more educated, certain things become more important. Things like where the water's from, the source of the water becomes very important. What's in the water also becomes very important.
The final ingredient of success to Fiji Water was the people chosen to work for the company.
The most important thing at the end of the day is the people. Because you can have a great product and you can have a great investor, but if you don't have great people that can get that product properly marketed and properly sold, you really have nothing.
Within the Fiji factory as well, the choice of people has been essential to Fiji Water's success. It has required an exceptional group of people. They are dedicated to maintaining the purity and quality of the water, and they use the most advanced tools in the world to achieve this goal. The team at Natural Waters of Viti consists almost entirely of people from the surrounding villages. Ndronieve, Tonuvere, Naseani, Nanano, and Ramulu. These are the people of Watukaloko. Many of these hard-working people had never been in paid employment before Fiji Water opened in 1996.
Before I started Natural Water, I used just to stay at home, happy with parents, apart from that housework. In this area, it's very hard to find jobs because we're staying in the urban areas, and mostly people are working on farms.
Ilisambeta Narala began at Natural Waters as a shipping clerk. She had never worked in a factory before, though she did well at school. Ilisambeta eventually became a supervisor, managing 50 employees. Workers like Ilisambeta learned many new skills and developed a respect for the special product they were bringing to the world. Natural Waters of Viti values passion, integrity, and intellect in all of its workers. These same qualities are found in all of those hired from the area. The people from Watukaloko showed they had the ability to adapt to the constantly changing technology. They were also able to operate and maintain some of the most technologically advanced equipment in the world. Teamwork is essential, and an extensive training program provides challenges as well as career paths for each worker. For the people of Vatukaloko, Natural Waters provides an opportunity for a better life and hope for their future.
I've been through a lot of training like forklift operator, label operator, pelletage operator, and quality control. Just because of all these trainings, I've been promoted to be the supervisor.
Protecting the local environment is essential for the long-term future of Fiji Water. To help achieve this aim, there are several features that have been designed to minimize the environmental footprint of the facility. The generators have a special sound-absorbing system in place, and there is a heavy emphasis on waste reduction and elimination. The generators produce low emissions of nitrous oxides and particulates. A closed-loop system reduces water loss. The company has also introduced equipment unique to Fiji. It takes waste from the factory sewerage system and allows it to be safely recycled for irrigation. The company also collects rainwater and reuses it within the compound, minimizing the amount of water drawn from the ground. For the comfort of employees and to help maintain consistency and quality of the product, the entire facility is air-conditioned. To keep the workers healthy, the factory also has a fully equipped fitness center. And food is served free to each shift, 24 hours a day. Fiji Water bottles are made from the most recyclable plastic available, PET. The raw plastic is turned into a preform which looks like a test tube. This is then fed into a machine that uses high-pressure air to blow the bottles. The machine then fills the bottles and caps them. Bottles are then labeled and are then bundled into packs of various sizes. Sealed in plastic to maintain freshness, these are then placed into cardboard cartons. And then set onto pallets. Pallets are then sealed in plastic and then locked into containers for export. Natural Waters is accredited to international standards of quality, having achieved ISO 9002 status. This standard is recognized worldwide as a sign that the company achieves a quality product. ISO 9002 accreditation requires the company to undergo rigorous auditing and evaluation every year by independent international judges. Continuous improvement and teamwork are vital parts of this process. But what does this mean for the people of Vatukaloko? Natural Waters is committed to the education of local children. In partnership with the local villages and suppliers, the company has constructed and equipped kindergartens to help meet the educational needs of the next generation. There is also an independently administered trust fund set up to provide capital improvements in the villages, with a special emphasis on projects which improve standards of hygiene, sanitation and education.
When I came here at first, I realized there was something very unusual about the people. There was a sense of welcome, a sense of tradition, a sense of caring. The family unit was so strong. This is a long-term love affair.
There are enormous benefits for Fiji as a whole. As the company exports more, it provides more direct and indirect employment, brings much needed foreign currency to Fiji, encourages more investment in the country, and shows the world that Fiji can compete successfully in a difficult market with a world-class product.
You will see us over the next number of years become not just a national brand in the United States, but a worldwide brand.
Other Fiji companies benefit from Natural Water's preference to buy Fiji-made and their desire to help establish the replacement of imports with locally manufactured goods. Golden manufacturers in Suva have so much faith in Fiji Water that they have made multi-million-dollar investments in plant and equipment.
The main reason for golden manufacturers to invest $3 million on a state-of-art equipment is mainly because of the high standard of packaging required by Fiji Waters.
Another important benefit for Fiji is that Fiji Water raises the profile of the country in the very lucrative international tourism market. Every year, millions of these little ambassadors tell people about Fiji and tempt them with a taste of paradise. If you've tasted the water of paradise, then why not come to Fiji and see paradise for yourself?
There's this great image of this tropical paradise, but the beauty thing of it, it's true. You know, it's here, it exists, it's all around us.
What began as a vision has now become a reality. Through a unique combination of employing the best people, using state-of-the-art technology, and selling an excellent product, Fiji Water has a very promising future.
Water is the most important commodity in the world, so the unique discovery from a place that I love, the consequence was I'm devoting my life to it.
Nature has bestowed a great gift upon the people of Fiji. Natural Waters of Viti has been entrusted with safeguarding this gift and also sharing the benefits of its success with the people of Fiji.